5 of the Paranormal Series. Today I'm going to be talking about, in my last video from the Paranormal Series, I talked about Hannah's house. Today I'm going to be talking about Hannah's neighborhood. Now, this place was fucking spooky. When we weren't in the house, we were running around the neighborhood. Now, it starts off sophomore year. Hannah is taking photos with me. We went to downtown Phoenix. Okay, so I'm dressed for this photo shoot, but then she says, I want to show you something. So she takes me to her old elementary school. We always just called it Niños because that's what it's called. It's called something Niños. So we're at Niños. To get there, we all ride bikes over there. We take one of the boys' bikes and we have to hop over the fence. So we hop over the fence into this playground. We go out to the very far end of the field and we're sitting down in the field. I'm wearing a dress, a hat, and heels. Because I'm smart. Now, we're sitting out in the middle of this field. I have my back to the playground and the building. So we're sitting out there and I start to feel uneasy. I don't want to be there anymore. All of a sudden I turn around. The swings this whole time, it was not windy. Were swinging by themselves at like a pace where a kid would swing. They were swinging by themselves. They always swung by themselves. Every time I was ever there, they were swinging by themselves. All right, so the lights on the building were on, and all of a sudden they start turning off, one by one, all by themselves. And then by the very last light, about to turn off, a dark, tall figure that was standing next to the swing set, almost the same height as the swing set. So we fucking book it out of there. Me and this group of kids. I think this is where we were, out in the field. What I was wearing, they're looking at something. I don't know what the fuck they're looking at. I'm just taking a picture. I'm wearing heels, a dress, and a hat. Using your noggin. So then, we book it out of there. We have to run past it, like the kindergarten playground. So we run past there, we're running around. I'm behind everyone because I'm wearing heels. Hannah's at the fucking front, zooming it. And when I look back, this thing is getting closer, but it's not moving. It's not walking, nothing. It just appears closer the further away we get. So finally we get to the fence. I take my hat off and throw it like a frisbee over the fence, and I climb this fence so quick because my will to live was so intense in these fucking heels, and I get over the fence. And we run back to her house. Now, as we continue, we decided one day we would just walk through alleys, I don't know why, and just fuck around, break shit. I don't have these pictures. I think Hannah has these pictures. But we were walking through an alley and our friend Chris decides he wants to break a mirror. So there's a giant mirror in this alley and, he throws a rock at it and Hannah takes pictures. And after it breaks and she's taking pictures of us, all these orbs start getting more and more around us in the pictures. And I started feeling uneasy, not even knowing that she was taking these pictures. And we started kind of freaking out, so we left the alley. We ended up running, But then we decided we're gonna make a documentary about all the paranormal stuff in her neighborhood. She lost this footage. I wish we had this shit, but she lost it because it was on her old laptop and she lost it. Bummer, but I wish we had this shit. Okay, so we go back to that alley multiple times, and we have caught in that alley shadow figures, voices, and other shit. So, first time going back to that alley, I used to be deathly afraid of even going in there. So we would go in and we would see like people walking towards us, and we would run. Or Hannah, one day, you know, I got tripped out real easy. I left the alley. Chris left the alley as well. Hannah was filming, just standing in there, and you could hear her, like a whispering voice that you couldn't really make out what it was saying, but Hannah was talking to it in this video. We ended up stopping going there. But while we were filming this, we were also filming at Nino's. And we went back to Nino's, and we had had so much shit happen there. We went back there one night. It was me, Hannah, and Enoch, who was the youngest one. Enoch was riding his bike in, and me and Hannah were walking, vlog style, filming ourselves, talking about what we have had happen there. And you can see something in the background run behind us really fast. No one else was there. Running behind us near the entrance really fast. And then all of a sudden, something like, Enoch was riding his bike, and something like jolted his bike back, and he fell forward off the bike and like couldn't get up. So we got the fuck out of there. But we didn't even film there that night because of what had happened. We didn't know that we had caught anything on the video until we watched it back when we got to her house. So another night that we went to Nino's, it was Halloween. We have been trick-or-treating, you know. Like sophomores in high school do. You trick-or-treat, right? Because, I mean, what else is there to do other than trick-or-treat, honestly, when you're like that age? We're not going to parties. So we were trick-or-treating, and then after that, we dropped all our candy off at her house or whatever, and we decided to go to Nino's, because we had never been to Nino's at Halloween. We went there, and immediately, I don't even remember what happened. I just think it was a feeling where we all felt sick, and we got out of there, started running back, and we ran into the park, and in the park, something was in our ears, like we all felt something in our ears yelling at us, like growling at us, and we were like, nowhere is safe. And then we went to her house, and then went to Circle K and lived our lives. But like, this is the shit that was just like normal, everyday fucking occurrences for us. At her house, in the neighborhood, you know, nowhere is safe. You're just always surrounded by crap. So, around the junior year, we had a friend of ours that was murdered. Her name was Brianna Wells. She was a very close friend. About a month later, there was her wake. After her wake, we decided we would go around the neighborhood and, you know, just walk around. So we were walking around, Hannah was taking pictures, and then we were walking through this alley. I remember I got fucking spooked and I didn't want to be in the alley anymore. But these are the pictures and the things in the pictures. Orb City. Orbs. Again. More of them standing with us. Me in the alley freaking out with the orbs. Me petting a cat surrounded by orbs. You know, just normal things. Like, there's more, but it's just like, what the fuck? Why were we doing these things to ourselves? So, Hannah's neighborhood was quite frightening. I'm sure if I was talking to her, I could find out more stories from when I wasn't around. But that's the things that stuck with me the most, I feel like, because I know that there was other things happening, but those were the things that I remember the most. And I think if I were to, I bet, talk to her about it or discuss it with her, there would be more that I didn't remember. So, if you want a part 2 of this video about her neighborhood, or the video previous about her house, let me know and I will get Hannah to come in and shoot the shit. But anyway, this was part 5 of my paranormal series. Thanks for watching. I upload every day except for Sunday. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified every time I make a new video. And thanks for watching. All my links will be down in the description. Bye!